Hey guys, welcome back to another digital drawing request stream. I'm just gonna do a little doodle because right now I don't have any art or people requesting anything right now. So I'll eventually do the requests. I'm just gonna focus on a little doodle here. So hopefully you guys have had a nice week since our last, drawing session. Um I've I wanted to draw this digitally, and I've really I really didn't have a reference because when you're just like you need to get something out of your system and you just draw it. Well, this is one of those things that ended up happening. So that was interesting. So yeah, oh my goodness. Anyways, guys, hopefully you will enjoy the stream. So yeah, I've been kind of dealing with a lot of stuff. So also sorry about the sounds in the background. I've Little kids are up doing their usual shit. Okay. Okay, checking the comments. Yo, Kate, is Lilyfire here? Not today. They were busy today. They were they had to go and play some games like with some other friends, which is totally cool. I just I usually bring people in if they're available. If they're not, that's totally okay. But yeah, so far I'm just kind of well, what can you really do when you're dealing with this kind of stuff? It's it's kind of hilarious, don't you think? Like you got a lot of shit going on. Where am I going with this? Sorry, I've not been sleeping well for the last couple of nights. This past week has been annoying to me. It's been very, very annoying. I haven't slept too much. Some stuff went down. Um, a lot of crap. So yeah, hopefully you guys understand. Like my scheduling for videos and stuff has been messed up. So I've just been I've been holding things in. I've not been really chatty about oh, look at this more other comic book stuff going on. Oh no, other changes are happening. No, it's not that I don't care, because I do care. It's just there's so much going on. I really kind of learned to lay back for a while. I'm not really wanting to make the same video every single time and say, "Oh well, look at this. This is happening." I want to show more material, you know? So I've just been kind of laying back on it. I've been focusing on a lot of stuff. So hopefully you guys understand. I'm not ignoring it. I'm not choosing to disacknowledge it. I'm just kind of numb. I just want to find some other things to look into, to read or watch about. That's what I'm focusing on right now. So yeah, I'm just doing a painting right now. I've been I've just been up and about, not really caring about too much. I've been tired as hell. So yeah. Checking the comments. It's okay if you're sympathetic, Black Queen. I'm used to feeling that way. Okay, let's see. Okay. This is a little better. Honestly, I don't really mind just like going through all this bullshit. A lot has been going on. Definitely been, well, I've definitely been kind of dealing with different situations from time to time. I again this past couple of days I have not been feeling like my usual self. I've just been kind of feeling lately. Like honestly, I don't really care anymore. Like it's hard to describe. I've been again bad sleeping schedule, lots like I've been staying awake more than I should be. I think this is more of my comfort area. I can't really bring these like situations to any of my friends right now. It's not that I don't want them to be concerned or anything. It's just more of a like again, I don't want to be a bother of bringing up my own problems, you know. So I've just been kind of like, okay, I'm gonna focus on this kind of bullshit and the like my own stuff. I personally don't care about like what the hell is going on right now because I'm tired as hell. Like right now I'm just like drinking some Dr. Pepper just to keep me awake. So yeah, that's been going crazy. uh Hopefully you guys have been getting more sleep than I have. That would be nice. Checking the comments again. Oh, hey, Free Fire Pro. Just been, I've been okay. I've not been sleeping too much. Like, I think last night I only got like 3 hours of sleep. I don't know. I mean, I'm used to this kind of thing, since high school. I used to well, during high school, I used to not have a good sleeping schedule. I would be up all night, then I'd have to get up in the morning at 6 a.m. and get to school at 7:30. It was always screwy, to be honest. Okay, what happened, Kate? I hope you're okay. I'm fine. Again, I'm just kind of super tired. I know I keep saying that. It's just like right now I'm not finding much energy to do much of anything else. The reason why I'm even streaming right now is to keep myself awake. I mean, it's been difficult staying I don't know. I've been having these moments where I feel like something's like around me, kind of. If that makes any sense, like something's just there and I can't really say what it is. Like every now and then I always find myself looking behind my shoulder. I'm just like feeling like something's just right behind me. Is that weird? Is that weird? Maybe it's just the lack of sleep, but it's just been keeping me keeping me like on my feet for a long while now. Okay. Okay, I'm just using the method I've been taught from my class, which is basically always use the darkest color first and then you add in the lighter colors over time. It's been crazy to be honest. So I've not really been liking the feeling that I've been feeling as of lately. It's hard to describe, to be honest. The feeling that I keep like it's lingering around, but it's hard to describe, and I don't know. It's kind of weird, to be honest. I know I'm repetitive, and that's unfortunate. Like that's an unfortunate side of me being half awake. But again, I kind of want to keep myself awake and have some dinner like the normal time and just try and attempt to go to sleep because so far it's been crazy as hell trying to like even get some sleep right now. Okay, Free Fire Pro, I would recommend coffee, but coffee have a hell of an after effect, especially if you're tired. Oh, I know. I didn't try drinking any coffee today because of that. Like it's always like, oh well, if I drink it right now, then I'm gonna pass out like at this point or that point. So I'm just kind of like, I drink water and a bit of Dr. Pepper, and it's kind of doing a good job, I guess. Yeah. But it's kind of weird. I know I was like, I, I I know a lot of people have been asking me about the video I posted a while ago, like yesterday. A lot of people were messaging me after that on Twitter, and I was like, again, I don't know what it is, to be honest. I know I saw something there, and it's kind of like just still like to this like right now I'm just like taking looks back at that area every now and again during the day just to see if it's still there, and I know it's not there. I know it's not there. But I always somehow find myself doing that every single time. I find it to be like a comfort thing, I guess. Like checking that it's not there. And what sucks right now is like due to my, slow like, tiredness and shit, I dropped one of my favorite cookie jars. Like I had a couple of cookie jars. Now the top of my favorite one, which is a black little Westie dog, like a Kern Terrier like cookie jar, the top of its head, it's fucking broken. I'm kind of pissed off about that, but I know it's my own damn fault. But it's like if I wasn't this tired, maybe I wouldn't like feel the need to drop anything. Ugh, sorry guys. I know rambling about my problems isn't something you guys like to hear about. What can you really do? Give me a minute. I'm taking another sip. Okay, checking the comments again because I like paying attention to you guys. You make me feel a little less insane. Like, because that's what I feel like right now, insane. Yeah, if you're sleep deprived, you're going to start hearing and seeing shit around you. That happened to me before when I was studying for my exams. That that's definitely a good point. Like, maybe it's just due to my like tiredness that this shit is happening. I mean, most of this shit is happening. Man, again, I guess I should probably make its head a little bigger. Uh, and I guess I've just mostly been scared to go back to sleep due to like my dreams and stuff. I've not been able to have a good dream. It's like I have this dream on repeat. This is gonna sound really weird, guys. I don't know what to say exactly because Again, it's a really weird dream, but I'm gonna try my best to describe it to you guys. So again, this is just a dream, but it's been looping on repeat forever and ever, and ever since like this past week, it's been on repeat, and I just don't like it too much because of what happens in it. So, let me just say, I don't know. I really don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. I don't care what it is, but here goes. Here goes what my dream was. So, it happened a while back, and I had this dream that I was in the woods. I was walking and it was snowing as hell. Like, it was like fucking going nuts with like the snow. Like, all this snow shit coming down on me. Like, a blizzard, I guess. Is that the word that describes it? I don't know. But you had a freaking blizzard that was going on, and you know, lots of other shit going on too. But yeah, there was a blizzard, there was a lot of other things going on, but I was like walking into the woods. Like I was I don't think it was my woods. It was the woods near my grandmother's house. Like I was near my grandma's house. I was going in and keep going in, and it feels like I'm going in, and I'm not it again. I It sounds freaking crazy, but there was some other things going on too. Like I was hearing screaming, like screeching or something. Like I don't know what it was exactly, but it sounded like someone was getting the shit beaten out of them or something. Like I can't help but wonder if it was like someone getting mauled by a bear, but like again, there were no bears in this. There was no bears. Oh my goodness. Sorry, there's a mouse in my room and it's freaking annoying. It Give me a minute, guys. Sorry. Had to kick the box because it's near the shelf and the shelf is probably where it's residing. But yeah, I'm going into the woods. I'm feeling like shit. It's freaking cold as hell. And all I'm worried about right there and then is probably how like where I am. Like why am I going in deeper? I don't like going into the woods. It's like creepy as hell. I'm not going in there unless I have a friend with me. And so I keep going in. And what ends up happening is that the screaming or whatever, screaming, screeching, it's both the same thing. It gets louder and louder each time I get deeper and deeper. And I can't leave, I can't run because it's like my body is like in this automatic mode, like it's autopilot. I'm going forward. I'm going forward no matter what is being thrown at me, whether it's a blizzard or a dead body. I don't know. But I keep going in, and there, at the end of it, there wasn't really anything there except for a dead owl. Like, I keep having this damn dream, and I don't even know what the fuck it means. Like, I know a lot of people probably interpret dreams as like, well, this is a sign of that. This is a sign of this. This is a sign of that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I guess it was the tooth fairy being pissed at me for not brushing my damn teeth. How the hell should I know? Oh, wow. This is going to be my first time, completely drawing an owl without being like, without it looking very bad. But yeah, that was my dream. Walking into the woods, screeching, Dead owl. Don't know what it means. I don't care what it means. I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow or the day afterwards it will end because it feels like it's been on repeat and repeat ever since it happened, like last weekend. And I'm just like, that fucking screeching noise. Like, if, like, I swear, I feel like I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just kind of bouncing off and on with this. I kind of sound like a fucking lunatic. Sorry about that. Like, I guess I've just been kind of annoyed that it, like, I sound that way. uh, okay. Just taking another sip of water. Or, wait, no, Dr. Pepper. I don't know, guys. It tastes pretty well to me. Many names. It's aliens. Maybe. Like, that would explain the weird screeching. Like, I guess aliens like to use screeching as a way to, like, tell their invaders that they're taking over the world. That would be pretty good. Okay. Free Fire Pro. Try watching wholesome shit while drinking milk or tea. That's what I do when I have nightmares. I'll have to put that into consideration. I'm willing to try anything, even if it's like, even if I have to watch little baby shows right now, like from when I was a kid, I'll do it. Like, they're pretty cute, so maybe I just might go back and watch some Blues Clues. That would be pretty nice. Like Blues Clues. Like, does anyone remember that? Like the cute dog with the blue. I love Blues Clues. You know, it's my favorite kid show. Okay. I guess since I'm older, I don't have nightmares about supernatural stuff. I have nightmares about my loved ones dying or watching my loved ones dying, and me not being able to do anything while I watch. That's pretty like that's pretty scary too. Many names. I used to have recurring dreams of being at at some hotel. No idea how I got there, and I can't seem to leave. Like I'm trapped in an endless hotel. Oh my gosh, that sounds pretty terrifying too. Like, I mean, I love hotel rooms. They always have that unique smell of being like a really nice place to be at. And like I love the beds. I love the like food that you have in the mini fridge and shit. Like, man, I miss going to hotels. Let me be real. Like when I was, going to like conventions and I would stay at hotels, I would always enjoy spending the night at the hotel. Yeah, it was pricey, but it was worth it. It was worth being able to feel like a little kid again. I associate my childhood with like vending machines in hotel rooms. And I know that's like a sad sign of a bad childhood, but it's all good, guys. It's all good. But yeah. Fierce apathetic Black Queen. Mars attacks in my nightmares. That's pretty funny. No offense if it was supposed to be a nightmare. Sorry, I'm just like half awake. Okay, back to the painting. Oh, fuck. I'm such a moron. But yeah, the one thing I remember from my childhood of Blue's Clues was the ice cream. Like, does anyone remember the ice cream that like Blue's Clues had? It like had these little paw prints in the ice cream. It was a blue ice cream, obviously. I think it was just like food colored blue dyed vanilla ice cream, and that was totally fine by me. I think the only thing I have to say about it being that way though is that basically a lot of people did not know their shit when it came to Blue's Clues. Like whenever I asked about it, like it always got really weird. Like everyone's like, "You remember that Blue's Clues ice cream? That was from like almost, more than 15 years ago." But I can remember how it tasted as a kid. Again, it was just simple vanilla with a bit of like cup like a birthday cake flavoring. Like I don't know. That's my guess. But yeah, you had that. Like that was pretty cool. Again, I know that's a pretty small childish thing to think about. Like when thinking drawing like nightmare creatures from your dreams. The thing about this though, the thing about this though, this isn't in the dream. Well, an owl was, but I just kind of like a couple of days ago, I just drew it after I woke up. I was like, I had to draw it, and ever since, it's just been kind of, I can't describe it that much. It's just been crazy, I guess. Of course, I didn't know how to draw a fucking owl. This looks more like an eagle. It looks more like an eagle. But yeah, I'm like using a reference now because this does look much more like what I was like in seeing in my head when I woke up. I was seeing this completely in my head, and I felt like I needed to like draw this like creature. Like I don't know what it is exactly. It's got like it looks like a person, but it's got an owl head. I don't know. It's freaking insane, man. It is insane. Oh, ah, shit. Okay. Anywho's, uh, many names. I remember those push-up ice cream from my childhood. Ooh, push-up ice cream. That is the freaking good shit, man. Ooh, I wonder why they're not like making more of those. Like pushing up pops were fun. Yeah, I get it. It was like really gross if it was a summer day and it was melting in your hand. Honestly, that can easily be resolved with like a small cup on the bottom. Like they could just make it in a pop, like kind of like those yogurt tubes. Okay, maybe that would defeat the purpose of the push pop, but or just like make it like kind of like a there's a bag, like you could just grab a bag and put it underneath. I don't know. It sounds really crazy now that I'm talking about it. Okay. Oh no, my internet connection's being a bitch. No, don't make me leave my audience. No, no, internet connection, don't be a bitch. Okay, good. Okay, so a fierce, apathetic black queen. Think of good stuff, like thinking of past streams about Trey and Dylan with their funny moments. That helps. Oh yeah, that those were always like fun. Like when we like every time before a stream we're like, okay guys, are we ready? Yeah, we're totally ready. And then when we get on the stream and I'm like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm gonna say now. Uh, yeah, it's like so weird. It's so freaking weird where I'm like, oh crap, I don't know what I'm gonna say to the audience. I'll leave it up to Trey and Dylan and I'll throw in whatever I was gonna think of because I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, Free Fire Pro. I hate those dreams when you're falling down and you about to hit the ground, but you wake up. It's annoying because you have to try and go back to sleep. It especially sucks if you have one of those dreams in a bunk bed. Ah, and you hit your head. Yeah, that's always a terrible thing. Like my cousin actually had one of those dreams and she was like, "Oh wow, I'm going to sleep on the bunk bed tonight." And then she fell out of the bunk bed cuz she was dreaming about falling off a plane. Uh Fierce apathetic black queen, that owl drawing is like owl humanoid. I guess. Again, I don't really know what it is exactly. I just felt like making it one day, and here it is. Probably not one of my best works, but I'm glad it's original. I've been drawing nothing but, characters as of lately. Just trying to like make sure I get all this like sketch stuff out. Like I want to finish the head first before I go on to that part because that part is going to be very difficult. Because ever since I like imagined like this thing, I guess I don't know what I'm gonna name it because it does look a little original. So I guess we're gonna add some darker patterns. That should be fun. It's like, oh my gosh. It's been a while since I painted, and yeah, this is a painting because I've never exactly done painting live for you guys that much. So I'm like, here's something for you guys to enjoy. Me fucking up. My it's hard to really think of what that stuff was, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of clear in my head, but you can't like for me, I can't get my shit done. Like, let me be real, I cannot think of what it was exactly. Okay. Manny names: an owl bear barbarian, an owl bear droid, and an owl bear wizard. I'm just spitballing. I mean, it might be one of those barbarian or something. Fierce apathetic black queen. What's your favorite anime you watched when you were a kid, Kate? And everyone in the chat. My favorite is Girl with Guns, genre anime like Gunslinger Girl and canon anime. Oh, those are good choices, yeah. Let me be real. My favorite anime is Fruits Basket. Now, I would have said Pokemon or something, but in all reality, if you like, I feel like if I said Pokemon, like, yeah, it made an impact, but not like Fruit Basket did. Like, Fruit Basket was my first anime I watched after Pokemon. And, well, the one I first took seriously. Because everything else was just like, oh, wow, it looks cool. And I felt like with this, it felt totally different. It felt like I was actually getting into something like new. But yeah, Fruits Basket is one of my favorite shows like of anime that I really enjoyed watching because this it gave this feeling of something else. I loved the voice acting and especially Kyo and Toru. They were always my favorite characters. I mean, aside from, the Dr. Hattori. Ooh, hello, Hattori. Ooh, la, la. Just get me one room with that doctor and I will be fine. Get me one room with that doctor and I'll be fine. Like, you can check me up if you know what I'm saying. Sorry, guys, if I sound inappropriate. It's just in my nature to be a bit of a pervert. My dad kind of gets weirded out by it from sometimes, but like I get it from him. I get it from him. He's just like, no, you don't. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You gave me this. You should be happy. I get to continue your legacy of being a bit of a perv. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. I mean, I'm joking about it, but it's true. Sorry. That's the only thing that keeps me awake a lot more. When I have like weird perverted jokes I want to share, I'll be like, "Hey guys, yeah, this happened." Okay, Free Fire Pro. The drawing reminds me of a chickanaries. It's a humanoid bird creature in the Bahamas. I don't know. I used to be afraid of the chica charney as a child, but anything scares you as a kid. Uh, Let me see. Like, I'm actually curious of what that creature looks like. Okay, chick charnies. What the hell? Holy shit! That thing's terrifying. Well, okay, it's terrifying because of its feet. I mean, I'm sure it's a nice. I'm sure it's a nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. It just kind of looks creepy to me, I guess. Like some of the art are like the art kind of like scares me a little bit. I would be kind of like creeped out by like giant legged bird creatures, but I guess that if that were true, then I would be fucking scared of flamingos. Like flamingos are basically the same thing. I mean, except they're pink and shit. Yeah, I'm just gonna think of them as like flamingos and shit. This was a thing back in my childhood neighborhood. There was a guy who makes slash sells these treats called Kool-Aid cups or Kool-Aid cups. Basically frozen Kool-Aid in styrofoam cups. Oh, that's pretty neat. You didn't get into a van, right? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It just like the way I was thinking of it. I'm just thinking about this like weird guy in like a freaking bear suit and like lowering kids with Kool Aid. Hey, little kid, you want some Kool Aid? And then, I bet a lot of parents would be like, oh my God, they're selling Kool Aid to the kids. Oh, we got to stop them. Oh no. But like, I've heard plenty of stories from people who actually have like, who can like connect with that because, like I saw it on TikTok, like lots of people talking about like how there was always this one person in their neighborhood selling like Kool-Aid stuff. So I've heard about it, like Kool-Aid stuff, or it was like some other thing. But basically it was like a lot of kids who just went over to this one person's house and they got candy and stuff after they bought it. And it was nice. Kind of like the ice cream man or like whatever. Okay. Had you watched Fruits Basket reboot? I never watched it. I watched a good season, like a good part of it. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. Uh, but yeah, I'm like I have to catch up with the Fruits Basket anime, like the new one. Free Fire Pro. We had those two in the Bahamas. We call them Cup. I love Cup. It was so good on a summer day. Oh man. Now you guys are making me want to go do that just so I can see what the deal is. I mean, yeah, it's just frozen Kool-Aid in a cup, but it sounds like a really good popsicle. Let me be real. Like, okay, again, just kind of like maybe I'll just like put a little thing there because I don't know. It kind of feels like it's right. Maybe a little bigger. Man, now I'm just thinking about Goosebumps, like that show Goosebumps. Like, yeah, the good books were good too. Like those were the best back like as a kid. Like reading Goosebumps and like I didn't really learn how to read until I picked up comic books. Like that is a truth there. I could barely read anything aside from VHS or DVD cases, and I couldn't really understand everything like assignments because I had to have the teachers explain it to me. Everyone kind of thought I was dumb for like having to not listening too well. I could not understand the concept of help. Like I couldn't raise my hand and ask for help. And yeah, I wish I could have done that more as a kid. Like let me be real. I think I might have, if I asked for help more and not be so shy, I could probably be a little better at what I do, like right. But what can you really do? Okay, so again, I got to say when it comes to like remembering stuff, it's always weird to me like going back into my head, hearing what I've heard from my mom, my dad. Have you guys ever heard of the basket lady? Like I was actually talking to my sister Ambone. Like we were talking about the basket lady. Basically the basket lady is a woman who puts little kids into her basket if they're bad or they're out late. She would shove them into her basket and wander away, never to be seen again. And again, I honestly I really do believe that kind of stuff, but again, I'm not even too sure how effectively I believe it. Like, I know if I were out late, like if I was a kid, I was out late, I'd be fucking running away. I'd be running the fuck away. I would be like staying at home. Like I never left the house at all as a kid, so that's always a good thing. Like, yeah, I could never get into trouble. But it's so weird remembering those type of stuff. I know a lot of people were asking me if I saw Bigfoot when I was like recording that video, and I'm like, no, it wasn't Bigfoot. Like I saw its eyes and it looked freaking creepy, but it wasn't Bigfoot. Like maybe I have the basket lady after me. Wouldn't that be kind of weird? To just like creepy basket lady far away from home, trying to get me into her basket for like stepping outside to take out the trash. But my sister did say there were like some encounters on tribal land, like in our tribe land, and like like I know a lot of people have other names for it, the reserve and shit, whatever. But it's like, well, reservation is the preferred term, but like you know I usually sometimes call it, what the hell. Okay, it's just the stupid mouse. I swear, like could this week get any worse? Like I'm just kind of annoyed. Lots of shit going on and not much to show for it. Oh, wow. Just checking the comments right now. Oh, fuck. Oh, Entity Gaming, what's up? I would change my name, but I don't think it works. Well, let me try again. Oh, I forgot Goosebumps. I used to borrow Goosebumps from the library, from school. The same thing with Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I used to love reading them. Yeah. Oh shit, my like internet connection's gonna kill me. Don't kill me, internet. I'm just talking about my experiences, my stories. Let me keep doing so for the audience. Okay, there we go. Entity Gaming. I know what it was. What was it? Like maybe you can tell me. It's just freaking been killing me right now. Man, I miss painting. Like digital painting's a little easier cuz you don't have to worry about get it. Well, I mean the only thing you have to worry about is it like deleting itself. Sometimes that happens, but other times I have, actually saved it and it would still not be there. So it's like this is why I kind of prefer traditional mediums. Like at least then I don't have to worry about it just suddenly deleting itself because that's always such a stupid bitch move that the computer does to you. No offense, my laptop. I love you so. But if you start planning on killing my stuff, I will murder you, toss you off a bridge, and I will not be able to apologize because you would be damaged beyond the point of no return, laptop. I think I'm doing a better job than than with this. It at least makes more sense. Uh, I read James Patterson's City of the Dead book today. That must have sounded good. That must have been good. Okay. I guess I've just been overthinking stuff, but it's like it's been crazy over here, guys. I hope you guys are taking care of yourselves because like I've been like, making sure nothing is like gone wrong. I'm always checking if the doors are locked. Like I haven't been one to do that before, but ever since I saw that like saw those eyes several nights like couple of nights ago, several nights ago. I don't know. My sleeping schedule sucks. It's like I go to bed like early in the morning now, and I go, like even now I'm just like I'm dead asleep in my mind. I'm just like I'm snoozing. What was I even talking about? Oh wow. I guess that's not realistic. I gotta start adding fur around this area. Okay. Yeah. There we go. I guess it looks more realistic, I guess. I remember watching Goosebumps before that. I watched Are You Afraid of the Dark? That was pretty good. Like I remember that a little bit. Fierce, apathetic Black Queen. I was on my bed. Okay. Okay. So start adding. I think I'm doing a good job staying awake, especially when making like art pieces like this. Ah, does anyone else eat Butterfinger? Like the yellow bars that say Butterfinger on them. Like, does anyone remember eating those? Like, I do have a couple of them right now. I'm not gonna eat them like right now because I'm like still trying to make sure the piece looks good. Of course, I still gotta add a little details over here. And I will. Don't worry about that, guys. The stuff I keep remembering is just hilarious and sad in a way. Oh crap. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, just checking the comments again. Fierce apathetic black queen. Kate, can you make a request of drawing Toru Honda from Fruits Basket? Oh, I can do that. I'm totally fine with drawing her. A Free Fire Pro, what's your biggest fear? If you're okay talking about it. I wouldn't there's not much that really tends to scare me that much. I know like logically I'm thinking in a better way in a way. Fuck. I guess I'm kind of terrified of okay, this is going to be stupid, but I'm terrified of moths. I hate hate despise can't get near them moths and maggots. Moths and maggots terrify the shit out of me. Okay, painty blender. Yay. I'm gonna have to practice this brush a little more. But yeah, I'm terrified of moths. I'm terrified of maggots. I'm terrified of my mom. Okay, I'm not really terrified of my mom. It just said it had an M in the beginning, and I'm like, hey, MMM. Moths, maggots, my mom. Not my mom, but like I was joking, okay? Except for the maggots and moth part. I'm terrified of those creatures. I will scream like a little bitch if I have to. I will scream at everyone who can get it away from me as much as possible, and I'm sure I will annoy plenty of people while I do so. Oh man. But yeah, I'm scared of those creatures. Anything else, I'm okay with. Okay, Free Fire Pro, can since you're doing requests, can you draw Aqua from Konosuba? Okay, if you have time. Okay, I can get onto that. I'm just gonna finish the painting first because again, it's just a quick additional stuff and that's it. Then I'll do one get onto the Toru drawing and the Aqua drawing. Moths suck when they eat my shirts. Many names. I used to eat Butterfingers. They get stuck in your teeth so much. I hate that. Agreed. Totally agree there. I love them to pieces, but I hate, getting it stuck in my teeth. Okay. Entity Gaming. Well, my biggest fear is, things I see at night. Join the club. Join the club. There's a lot of stuff that I don't know how to really talk about, to be honest. I mean, I'm already talking about most of it, but it's like some of it I just sound crazy, like super crazy. Yeah, sorry for the silence. I'm just like responding to someone real quick. Oh my goodness. I keep children can be very noisy. Okay. Sorry about that. Again, just checking with people, seeing how things are going. Plus they were like messaging me and I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Oh crap, my stream internet is being a bitch. Come on, get back up. I need to finish this piece. I need to finish this piece so I can do like more. Come on, go back up, internet. Okay, if I get cut off, it's the internet's fault. Okay, it's coming back. Okay, so Entity Gaming. I don't know. I don't see what you think is creepy at all. Creepy at the least. These things float above me and sometimes move me, and I do not just see glowing eyes. I see teeth too. Yeah. The fierce, apathetic Black Queen. I agree. I hate Butterfingers and peanut butter, because I I can't eat peanuts. Okay. Unpopular opinion, but I hate egg. But that could be a bias because egg upsets my stomach. I can't eat the food without having. Oh, yeah. So yeah. Alrighty. Sorry to hear about that, Free Fire Pro. Anyways, just gotta finish this painting just so I can get it out of my system. This has been causing me to think a lot. Like, I don't know. I see it in my head clearly as day. I'm probably not even doing it justice, but whatever. It's gonna have to live with it. But yeah, it has a fur coat. I don't know exactly. It doesn't look like anything I can really recognize. It's like it's got a fur coat or cape. Okay. Just gotta add more details and stuff, and then I'll at least feel a little at home with some elements. Bristle. Oh wow. Yeah, I just want to get this out of my system because it's like it's making me think a lot about what could it be exactly. Like I don't even recognize it too much. Okay, absorb that color, make it a little lighter. But yeah, I really appreciate your guys' concern. Like, this is mostly on Twitter. I've been getting comments about this. I've been getting messages about it, and it's been crazy, man. People have mostly been DMing me, asking me what this is, and I'm like, I have no damn clue. All I know is that it has an owl head. It's got fur. It looks like a person. I don't know exactly. It just looks like a person with an owl mask, but it's not really a mask. It's actually a part of them. Okay, Entity Gaming. Also, may I recommend a picture? Oh, okay. Sure. Shoot. Shoot it away. Or, bring it to my attention, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Okay. Like these eyes, they're so freaking pitch black. Like, I don't know. It's if I should even add anything there. Okay, not much of a reflection there, to be honest. It's uh mm, mm, unfortunately, I just don't know. Like, oh wait, better add a little more details over here. Because I don't know. I feel like if I don't do that, it if I don't do it just wouldn't feel complete. Highlight. Mm. that's that's what's been in my head, guys. This. Oh wait, he. It doesn't look complete without. That's weird. Oh, okay. Do you, oh wow. I'm just like I can't really leave and check the comments, which is concerning to me. Maybe if I just use something else like a full. Oh wow. Sorry guys, I've just been. It's the mouse being a little dipshit again. Okay, I don't know, guys. I'm just. This is what it looks like. It came from my head. Many names, whatever. Well, whatever it is, maybe you can make it into a comic. I mean, that could be a good idea. Maybe it's just like one of those things where it's like, oh yeah, I got some imagination now. I got a new character or whatever, but it doesn't really feel like I created something. It just feels like a repeated something. Like, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. It feels like I'm okay. It doesn't make much sense, I guess. Sorry. I've just been guess I've been overthinking it maybe. It just I don't really feel comfortable with it. But whatever. Let's get on to the art requests, guys. Like Toru and Aqua. I'm gonna get a Toru example reference, and then I'm gonna get an Aqua reference, and that'll be that. Okay. The dog's been barking for a while now. You're not really that social, to be honest. Unless someone's coming over and delivering something, then yeah. But I don't hear anything popping up. I'm just gonna, copy a picture and like do it that way. Like I think I'm just gonna, paint it this time because I love painting. Here's Toru. Okay. Gonna get Aqua in just a minute. Uh, let's see which. Kona Konosobia. Konosobia. Ooh, that's really cute. I'm getting cute characters today, guys, and I love it. I'm just gonna find a cute pose I like. Cute thing that's gonna work for me to paint. Because again, I want to give you guys awesome products. I always love giving you guys the best of me. Okay. Phew. That should work. Again, thank you guys for sending me cute characters to paint. I really, really love the designs. And I feel like it's kind of a change of scene than this. Okay, of course I have to like put it all into a little group to make it easier on me. Okay, so new group and tossing it in there. We're going to start on the Toru one. But yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy me painting Toru and Aqua. I am really excited. So, yeah, I'm going to focus on Toru first. And this is going to be a little simple. Okay, we're going to get a simple basic brush. Because remember, we're starting with basic stuff. So a basic head. I really enjoy painting. It's simple, you get to the point. But of course, this is very bright. So maybe I should have started with brown and then I could just like build myself up to like the pale. Like I'm debating about it. Like I could always top it off, like make another layer, make the hair. So of course I have to like take the dark colorish. I'm gonna make it a little darker because that's the only way for me to like really see shit. Okay, so honestly, okay, so I'm making a little ball of hair first to kind of like build my way to it flowing down. Just see it like okay, see it like you can't just make the long hair just yet. You have to make sure it's precise. You got to make sure it looks good before you start tossing it in. So hopefully you guys have been having a better time than me. Anyone see any good shows or had any new good foods? I'm awful at changing the subject, aren't I? I've been exhausted. But this is actually more fun to do. And so, anyways, you start adding more density. Like, not density, Form. I'm basically. I feel like I'm an art teacher, kind of, but not really. I would suck as an art teacher. I would be like, okay, guys, you gotta make sure you do it like this. No other way. This is just the way I do it because it saves me some sanity. Like, I really gotta start doing more of this, to be honest. Doing more art poses, and it gets me straight to the color because I love color. Sorry about the noise in the background, guys. That's my sister, the Phantom. Now, the Phantom, she is a big Phantom of the Opera, like, fan fanatic. Yeah, fanatic. She tends to cause a lot of noise in the background with the midgets, the kids. I call them midgets because they're small. No, oh my freaking goodness. Okay, so far so great. I know it doesn't look like Toru just yet, guys. But hold your horses. Hold your horses. Okay, checking the comments. Free Fire Pro. Favorite movie of all time. Oh my goodness, that is a tough one. That is one tough puppy. But I'll answer it. Now, my favorite movie is it's always a tough one to like pick and choose which ones I like. But over time it's okay. Of all time. Again, tough, but I can do it. My favorite movie of all time is the 2002 Spider-Man film. Now, a lot of people, I know it's a cliche choice for me. It's basic, but it's my childhood right there. Everything about the 2002 Spider-Man film, it's my childhood in a bow. A lot of people might not like, the Mary Jane of it, or like some people are like, "Oh, she's not Mary Jane enough." And I'm like, "She's the most Mary Jane we've gotten with the film." So, hush hush. It's always like we can't really compare it to anything else but the, animated version of Mary Jane's. So, unless you plan to compare Gwen Stacy or Michelle Jones to like, Mary Jane, It's just like it's comparing apples to oranges, in my personal opinion. But yeah, I really loved the actors Toby Maguire and Kirsten Dunst. Man, I probably said it wrong. Probably said her name wrong, but I really love her name. It sounds really good when someone else says it, but me, I'm like, I'm bad at saying it. So, yeah, that's freaking fun. Okay, so kind of giving myself a bit of a chance to explain why. Like honestly, it's hard to explain why precisely, but it's always fun to bring back old memories of it, you know? Not long enough. Again, I'm doing it a different way than normal, so yeah. But yeah, the reason why I love the movie so much is that there was a lot of emotions into it. And my favorite scene from the movie, outside of, the kiss scene between Mary Jane and Spider Man, or like, like any of the moments with Uncle Ben, I guess my favorite scene from Spider Man would have to be the bridge scene when, all those people are like the little kids are on the like whatever it was, like train up whatever it was, okay, in the little box compartment thing. And the Green Goblin's like, now you have to choose between the love of your life or the innocent lives of these kids. And Peter Parker saves them both. I mean, Spider-Man saves them both. And during that scene when he's just holding everything together and he's like, then the Green Goblin's just like, it's time to die. That movie scene specifically always gets me in tears. Like, I always cry when, the citizens start throwing shit at the Green Goblin and go like, oh, you take, like, uh you beat one of us. Wait, that's not how it goes. You you hurt one of us. Wait. Again, the quote is so hard to remember. It's basic. You face one of us, you face all of us. That's how it went. Like, that's my favorite scene from the movie. Sorry, but I always get teared up whenever that happens because it's like you have the citizens actually doing shit instead of just watching, being bystanders standers and doing nothing. So it's nice to see them doing something, even if it's throwing shit at people. At least it's working. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, fierce apathetic black queen. My fact, in my universe, humans and mammals exist be still more speciesism, discrimination as mammals, planned revolution against humans and mankind. Oh man, that's pretty interesting. Fierce apathetic black queen. Free Fire Pro. Since you've two dogs, who do you think will win in a fight if they fought each other? If you don't mind me asking. Let's see. Evie, Robin, which one of you guys would fight? Come on. I have to bet on one of you guys. You're gonna Tyler or should I? I don't want to fight, but I will accept dinner. Okay, if you guys had a food match, who would win? Robin. Me. Oh, okay. You heard it from me, folks. Or, Robin and Evie. Robin would win, because he's bigger. And it stinks. I take I take offense to that. Yeah, you're welcome. Sorry, I always do these like weird voices when I'm like voicing my dogs. I find them fucking hilarious, but I'm sure people get turned off by it, so sorry. Okay, Free Fire Pro. If you drink alcohol, oh, dude, Free Fire Pro. I'm all about. Well, I'm not all about it right now, but I do drink it every once in a while, especially if I'm reading really terrible books. That's the only way you can get me through it, or through a bad movie. That is the only way you can do it. But I would have to say it has to be like a wine spritz, like spritzer. It's really nice. You mix up the Sprite with some wine, and I don't drink too much of it. I just put a little bit less wine than I do soda. So it's like I drink more of the soda than I do the wine. But I do like wine, or I am planning on trying mojitos. Like, not I'm not gonna shove a whole bunch of vodka into it, but like I will give that a try because I love mint and lime. I love mint and lime. My cats will defeat your dogs. Who will win? Uh, hmm. I mean, Robin's pretty big, and Evie's. Hmm. Hmm. Again, that's like a debate here. Hmm. I mean, it depends. Like, how strong is your cats? I mean, if they're super strong, then my dogs will definitely not stand a chance. I mean, Robin, on the other hand, though, if it's like a cat that is small, he will go after it unless he gets like chased away by it. Like that happens from time to time, but he can, get his way with fights. So he could probably win, but cats against dogs generally you just have a lot of chasing around. Dang, I really should have used the darker colors first. Sorry this is taking so long. I'm just making sure I check on the comments and such. I always want to make sure you guys are having a good time. So, yeah, if I do get off topic or I don't answer the question immediately, do not take this as me ignoring you. I'm just trying my best to do things for the best of both worlds. So, my cat Leo is bigger than my cat Milo. Maybe your cat Leo might beat Robin. Robin, do you want to get your butt kicked by a kitty cat? No! Oh, okay. Free Fire Pro. My dog Cassie is a puppy, so she'll probably lose against any of y'all dogs. Oh, yeah, what's the breed of your dogs? No worries, Kate, I am alcoholic free. Oh, don't, it's not bad to drink, but I wouldn't recommend doing it a lot, so. But from time to time, I do drink those virgin drinks, like the mocktails, more so than the cocktails, because sometimes I may not be in the mood, but if it's a really bad day, I will make a little special drink, but that's just on a very bad day. Okay, my breed of dogs right now, Robin is a Australian Labradoodle, a miniature Australian Labradoodle. He is very small for his age. He's a very adorable little baby. He's younger than Evie, but he's bigger than Evie. It's so freaking cute. And Evie is a Cavalier King Charles Spaniel, so she's basically a little queen. She sleeps all the time. You guys don't take care of the mouse problem. I swear, you guys, you're gonna let this mouse live in our room? But what can you really do? It's kind of funny. It's kind of not funny, but like, whatever. There's a lot that, like, there's a lot worse. Am I? Oh, God. Oh my freaking God. Okay, sorry guys. I'm playing around with my internet right now. Am I being heard? Okay. You can hear me now. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm trying to reconnect with my internet right now to make it so you guys can see the art, but like I'm on my phone, so it's like I have to pick and choose. Like I really gotta pick and choose. So let's see if it's gonna connect now. I'm hoping it does. I really hate using like okay, it looks like I'm kind of getting into the connection zone. So I should be able to get back in. And if I can't, then whatever. I'll like keep doing the stream up here. Ugh, sorry. Keep hearing that mouse. Give me a minute. I'm gonna hop into my computer so you guys can see the drawing again or painting again. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm back with my computer. Sorry about that, guys. It just keeps acting weird lately. The internet connection's been off and on lately. Okay, so I'm gonna share the screen. Okay. Checking the chat. Okay. Okay. Free Fire Pro. What's the worst injury you ever had, Kate? Oh, that's actually an interesting story. It's not really my worst, but it's more of my notable features that is now a part of me. Now, back when I was a little kid, I still love dogs, but I loved giant dogs. And one day, my dad bought a Alaskan Malamute, a very big puppy, I would love to say. And I decided, hey, I'm going to go pet it because I've always wanted a dog. Unfortunately, during that time, I got way too up close to it. It was very aggressive and it bit me on my face. It bit me from my eye to my to the back of my head. It had its giant mouth on my face. And what's funny is that I didn't really react in a negative way. I was like numb and quiet the entire time. Like my dad was freaking the hell out and I was like I can barely remember what happened, but all I remember happening was that I really had a hard time after that because of the, scar that's on my face now. It's still there. I mean, I could have gotten an operation to remove it permanently, but it's like I don't like operations. But yeah, I have a giant scar on my like below my eye. It turns people off. It's kind of why I don't show my face because I have this scar. I mean, it's kind of invisible a lot when I put makeup on, but it's noticeable. It's noticeable. Oh crap, my internet's going to be a bitch again. Oh god. Okay, it's not. Okay. But yeah, that was yeah, it's like very it's like it was a very terrible time for my dad because he was traumatized. I wasn't really traumatized. You would think I would hate dogs after that. And unfortunately, afterwards, the dog, it got its head chopped off. It had to be checked for rabies and stuff. And I still feel bad about that. I mean, I know I was, left with a permanent scar from a very aggressive dog. But, when you're like, when you really think about it, it's not like the dog's fault that it bit me. It was the person who like who bought it. Not bought it, but like sold it to my dad. That's the person who's at fault here. I to this day I wish I could have done more instead of just like be a bother for the dog. Yeah, I'm left with a bad scar, but hey, every time like somebody asks me like where I got that from, I can always say, "Well, I went on a werewolf hunt." A werewolf hunt. A lot of people get curious, and I'm like, yeah, I got it from a werewolf fight. Like it tried to eat me. Uh, it was like kind of interesting with like other little kids. They were like, "Oh, cool, that's super cool." But when I got into like middle school and high school, it was like seen as gross. So yeah, it's always like it's always sad to think about. But I'm fine, guys. I'm fine. Okay. Kate, what's your favorite color? Mine was pink years ago. I go on black, blue, and some purple. Oh, those are nice. Those are totally nice colors. Apathetic Black Queen. My favorite color is red. Red is my favorite color. It's either red or it's gold. Like those are two of my favorite colors. Anything with red or gold, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. But I also like rose gold. That's a really pretty color. Okay, so okay, Saint. Hey, Rolling Dodge. Hey, Kate. Okay, Rolling Dodge. Can you draw yourself thick? What's that supposed to mean? I'm confused. Why not get it fixed? It's probably not bad, Kate. Um, I'm assuming you're probably talking about the iron like scar that I have. I just don't like operations. I don't like being put to sleep. I don't like doctors being awake and I'm asleep. I've had really bad experiences with that. It's like that's kind of my third fear that I don't want to go through, like dealing with people poking at me when I'm asleep and they can, do whatever they want with my body. It's kind of like, no, thank you. No, thanks. Nah. And now the internet's being a bitch again. Come on. Come back, internet. Free Fire Pro. That's because a lot of money to that's because a lot of money to remove a scar. And you're right, it is a lot of money. And I could totally, use the money I got from like because again, after that bite, my dad did go after the man who sold him the dog and, dealt with him in court. And yeah, we I got a decent amount of money after that. I'm not going to go into how much I got cuz again, that is a lot of money. Like I can't even remember how much it was, but it was a lot of money that I could have used to remove my scar. And I'm like, no, it's just a scar. If you really think about it, I'm a little fortunate that I don't have a huge, deep, deep one. I mean, it's kind of bothersome when people like look at me and say, "Oh my god, like look, she's like a scarred freak," because that was like one of the things that happened to me in middle school. But I'm like, I really didn't care at that point. It's like whatever. I have to live with this, and people are gonna be. It could be a lot more worse than what I ended up getting. And I always feel like I shouldn't really complain about something like that small. Anyways, fierce apathetic black queen. I was bitten by my dog Pepper when I was like 5 or 7. I still remember that today. That's unfortunate to hear, apathetic black queen. I hope you're okay. Oh, oh my freaking goodness. I think I know where it is. Give me a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I was like, the mouse is in my room, so I'm like trying to scare it. I place cinnamon in my room. It's a little bit around the room, so hopefully that gives the mouse a hint to go fuck off. So, yeah. Rolling Dodge, do you like scarred characters? I mean, it depends on the character. Like, it's like hard for me to like see any scarred characters because a lot of people avoid drawing them or avoid making them, and it's like, oh wow. I know it's like harder to draw characters who are scarred, so I get that. So I do kind of like scarred characters. It just depends again on the character and how badass they are, or how they manage to go through the day and stuff, and not be completely like bland. Okay. at an apathetic black queen. My dog bit my left arm, and my dog got me beaten with my dad with his belt. Okay, sorry to hear. Free Fire Pro, my dog Midnight tried to bite my dad. He was a chow chow. When he tried to check out how bad was the cut around his neck from my gate, we took him to a vet. Kate, did you do makeup? Um, yeah, I do makeup, not a lot. Like, again, I gotta get back to the painting. Not a lot, but enough to really, oh wow. That's totally white. Gotta tone it down a little bit so I can do the painting a little better. Okay. Okay, I gotta make sure I. At this point, I feel like that mouse is gonna be, dead meat. To just jump into the food and just. Like, I'm willing to just toss it away at this point. Because honestly, if that rat is mouse, rat, whatever, is living in my dog's food, then yeah, I'm gonna be kicking its ass out of there. I'm gonna have to get more sealed containers so I can, keep the pest out because I just did a deep clean of my room and I usually keep the dog food in my room for one reason is because we don't have that much space. So, yeah, it always ends up in my room. But I might have to start downsizing the bag I get or so it can like fit into that small container, well not small container, but big container. Oh wow. There we go. Kind of have the line up there. But yeah, I know I was getting off topic. I was like going from talking about makeup. I didn't talk about makeup too much, but I'm still kind of working on figuring it out. Like I can do a good foundation like concealer and stuff to keep my scar down. Kind of makes me feel pretty anyways cuz it's like my skin is smooth a little bit. Okay, I mean there's a lot of scarred characters in the anime Scar, Kashi, Apatato. Oh, wow. Rolling Dodge. When I was saying thick, I meant cake, Kate. Cake, Kate. Ah, thick cake. I Kate, Kate. You want me to draw myself as a cake? I don't know what you're saying. I'm a really bad, like Oh no, no, internet, do not be a bitch and put me down. Do not. I will freaking murder you, computer, internet, whatever. Come on, go back up before I kick your ass. Okay, it's going back up. Rolling Dodge. How did you meet Trey and Dylan? Oh, you want to hear the origin story of the Geek Trinity, you say? That's a very, very normal story. You guys really think I was going to say, yeah, it all happened when this alien dude was telling us it was the end of the comic book industry. And so he decided to unite me with Trey and Dylan, and we decided to go off on a big adventure to save comic books. Now, okay. Uh, okay, I'm trying to think of imaginary things. Like, we're not like the Trinity, where you think Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman. Nah, no way. I'm dog lady. I'm the crazy dog lady. I can talk with dogs. I can, you know, have dog instincts and skills and stuff. I can smell really well, like dog like enhanced senses and shit. Like I can talk to dogs, and sometimes I become a werewolf, but I'm not talking about that part. Yeah, I don't know about Dylan and Trey. I'm assuming Dylan, he would be pretty badass in like a freaking leather jacket. Like I don't know, either he lights himself on fire or something else badass. Like Trey, I'm not too sure about Trey. Uh, man, Trey's gonna hate me if I like say nothing. Okay. Give me a minute. He can, he can. Dang, I really am sounding like a bad person right now. Hmm. Hey, how about you guys come up with a superpower for Trey, or a superhero look? I'm sure he wouldn't like mind. Like maybe he wears the basic stuff, like Superboy, like maybe with like a t-shirt and a cape or something. No, that's too basic. That's too basic. Man, I really got to talk about this with him. Oh my gosh. But yeah, but yeah, we didn't go on any adventures. It just started off with me meeting Trey, like around, like it was around the same time I started YouTube. I was looking for other people to talk to, but I couldn't, talk to big YouTubers like I couldn't talk to big names like Anna the Star Wars girl or other YouTubers like just some guy. Like they were in the top zone, so they wouldn't pay attention to someone like me. So I had to look for people in my own subscriber group or people who were like below 1,000 because I know there are some people who will talk to their audience, but like when someone else is starting just like you're going to be like looking for people who are just like you in some way, form, or another. So I met Trey doing that. I was like looking for other people who had similar thoughts, who had ideas and stuff. And we were like, yeah, that's how I met Trey. Me and Trey kind of hit it off as like friends. We were like talking on like I think it started more in the comment section. I was like, "Oh wow, awesome video." I can't remember all the details precisely, but then we started talking on Instagram, and from Instagram, or wait, no, it went from Discord. It started in Discord because like Finn was also there. Finn and Trey, they were on Discord with me. That's where it all started. Then over time, it like I met Dylan recently, like I think it was November-ish, October, November-ish. I'm bad with months and dates, so I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Please don't come after me. I don't mean to like do something wrong with remembering. I'm just like bad with memories altogether. So that happened. And people were starting to call us the Geek Trinity because I was the girl, they were the two dudes. We were Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. It was kind of like that. Like I think people were getting those vibes from us because we were like united as a team. But it's I think it happened like last month when people were calling us that, or like the beginning of like late November, we were called that, or early December. And I feel fortunate that I do know them, because it's very hard to like make friends as a, like, where you stand in this. Like, I feel like a lot of people tend to judge others based off of how political people are, and that's unfortunately a side effect in this industry now. We have to deal with people not being friends with us because we're people, and who like comics and such. It's mostly like, oh wow, you, like, we're basically saying our opinions. Me, I personally, I really don't like getting too political, but I do like to say, okay, this is shit for sure, or like I judge it based off how it goes, how it like how much of an impact and such it tries to implement in some ways, but it just doesn't work. Yeah, sorry for that ramble, but yeah, don't worry, guys. Okay, Free Fire Pro. I'm pretty sure one of my neighbors poisoned my dog midnight. My dog, because one day he was laying down all day and they didn't like midnight. So yeah, Chow Chows get the bad reputation. Like, it's such a shitty thing. I love all dogs no matter what breed. And it's unfortunate that we all judge it based off of the breed, because Chow Chows are, yeah, they are aggressive, but they're also very cat like. Like, did you guys know that? Like, they're very cat like. That's why my grandma had like three, and now she doesn't have any, like, right now, because they passed away, they ran away, that kind of thing, and it's so sad. But she had like a few of them around the house because it reminded her of her childhood. And there was this like, the one I know the most is Ginger, and she's a very protective dog. I mean, she was a protective dog, because she's dead, and it's unfortunate because it it's just so sad. Everything changes so much, and I miss that feeling of like seeing that little Chow Chow. She was like, I think she was more than 15 years old. She was like 19 or something. I don't know. Okay, rolling dodge. Thick means having fat in the right places. Oh, oh. I guess I have my fat in the wrong places then. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I'm not gonna draw myself with that like thickness. Like, to me, it's just like, whatever. Okay. Give me a minute to take a quick sippy sip of water. And the internet's gonna be a bitch again. So there goes my day. Okay. Waiting for the internet to just bump up, like go up. Okay. Fierce apathetic black queen. How you started YouTube? Oh, that's a interesting story actually. Not really, but it's a story, all right. No, how I started YouTube was a little different than most of my other stories. No, I wanted to do this for a long time as a, like, as a fan. Oh fuck. I keep forgetting that it needs a little darkness. Oh my freaking goodness. I'm this close. This close. Maybe I'm just imagining a mouse. Maybe that's it. Maybe I haven't slept so much that the mouse is just imaginary. That would freaking suck butt, but whatever. Are you freaking kidding me? Grr. Maybe it's just in the walls. Okay, guys, give me a minute. I will be right back. Okay, guys, I am back. Okay, now, where was I? Oh, right. The whole YouTube thing. Now, the reason why I started my channel, well, how did I start it? It was mostly as a way to kind of think of, like, how to better myself. Like, there was a lot of different people like, on YouTube who I really respected, who I wanted to be like, and I wanted to start a YouTube channel not just for like comic books or pop culture. I wanted to also make people feel at home. And I realized over time when I was making the videos every single day, like I would have this like I would have this situation where I would deal with lots of different emotions, like am I doing the right thing when I talk about these. I always want to make it about the comics. I want to make it about the characters. It's not just the fan base, it's the characters. But it's also like you can't have it without the fan base. Without the fan base, you really got nothing. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. Like I wanted to do a channel that focused on not just the characters, but the people. I wanted to make people feel at home. And I wasn't doing enough of that last year. And I was mostly getting mad, annoyed, being angry at everything. And yeah, you can be angry. Saying it sucks, that's fine too. But I always want to find the positive things that we can look forward to. Not just, oh, here's another YA novel. Guys, let's take a huge shit on it. I wanted to bring something to the table, but also make people feel at home, make people like something, get people to enjoy something, and get to look forward to something. Again, I'm not trying to shit on anyone who always gets mad or gets pissed off or whatever. I just want to point out that not everything like about me is always going to be, oh well, I'm pissed off right now, guys. I'm mad because of this change or that change. And it's not to say those changes aren't important. I'm just trying to say that with me, I enjoy making content more positive and, bringing attention to new concepts and ideas that nobody's done, or, ideas and comics that people may have not read, or shows that people may have not watched, or movies or anything like that. Even if it sucks to like a lot of people, there's always a small percentage of people who will enjoy it. Sorry about that, guys, but anyways, just gonna take another sip of sip. Okay, rolling dodge. I was joking because you say that you're flat. Yeah, I do have a flat butt. I will admit that. I always feel like if I don't admit that kind of thing, like everyone's just gonna keep saying, "Oh, I have a thick one," and I'm like, that's kind of awkward. So I'm just gonna put like salt and lemon in the wound right now and just say, "Nope, that's not it. Nope, nope, that's not it." I know I got to take more squats, and having getting advice from Trey about eating southern food. I already eat southern food. It's mostly a body, like a different body type. You have like some fat that goes to your hips and butt. You got some that go up to your boobs. You got some that go way onto your arms or like legs or feet or your like waist, your waistline. A lot of people tend to think, "Oh, well every body type is the same." And I'm like, "No, it isn't. If it was, then I would be like, very curvy and pretty." But that's not it. Sorry for that little ramble. Fierce apathetic Black Queen. What are your thoughts on DC's Raven X Beast Boy? I like it. Like, there's a lot of things I like about it. Like, sorry, I'm just like trying to like start on the eye part, so it's gonna take a little bit. It's always like fun to just like make the add the details in one at a time. I actually feel like I'm achieving something here by like having it like there. Feels nice. Okay, so that's gonna be fun. It'll be a little realistic, but hey, that's all about my art style. I try to like do a little different things to like make it stand out. Okay, yeah, I totally have to take care of that. Again, like I know it's very slow with the process, but yeah, my personal thoughts on the couple though are that I don't really mind it. I love it, but there are some points where I'm like, okay, when are they going to get together more often? Because a lot of times they try to break them up and pair Raven up with someone else or Beast Boy with someone else. So it's always like, okay, I guess we're gonna have to wait. But I do have some elements of liking Beast Boy with Terra, but in the comics it's like much more it's much more depressing to me, and I'm like it makes me sad thinking about it because growing up with the Teen Titans, like the animated show, it always makes me sad that there are some moments that are just revamped to a point where it's just redone to it can't be really recognizable. I mean, I do like how it is in the animated show because it doesn't make it seem super bad, but I do feel bad that a lot of people are going to not really like it because it's not precisely like the comic books. Okay, so there's that little ramble. Uh favorite DC couple and favorite Marvel couple. Okay, my favorite DC couple I have to say is Batman and Catwoman. We need it to happen. We need it to be the end. I really hated when they had that whole wedding arc. Like I was really devoted to it, and then they go and shit on it and say Batman can't ever be happy. And I'm like, what about Superman over there? He gets a wife, he gets a kid. Get Batman and Catwoman together. They were created to be their yang and yin. So them to be the their counterparts. It fits. It works. Yeah, I do like me some Phantasm and Batman, or the occasional guilty pleasure of you know other like DC couples that I prefer, like okay, what was her name? Like there was Nightwing and what's her name again? I actually got to look it up. It's like honestly, I keep forgetting her name. Cuz I remember which character it is. I'm just like I'm bad with names. That's all I'm saying. I'm bad with names. Oh yeah. Nightwing and Defacer. I really think that would be a good ship to focus on than the other pairings we have with Nightwing, like Oracle Batgirl with Nightwing, or Starfire with Nightwing. And I know a lot of people would hate me if I say those two deserve better than Dick. Because let me be real, I really hate how DC's just like, well, let's do this love triangle thing. That's not going anywhere. Okay, if Nightwing can't keep it, together and choose one of them, he gets none of them. He gets nobody from that triangle. Just move on with Defacer. That's all I'm saying. I'd rather him be with someone who isn't gonna pull him into a love triangle. And I'm not saying it's Barbara's fault. I'm not saying it's Corey's fault. Both of them need to, more development on their own. Like, let them have their own development outside of Nightwing with, having Starfire focus on the Teen Titans more, or other characters from, like, her own story, and have Oracle focus on dating other dudes that ain't part of the Bat family. I'm sorry. I'm just I really hate how that triangle just annoys the hell out of me. It bugs me. It makes me want to say, okay, fans are going to pit against each other because they're not getting Batgirl or Nightwing. They're not getting Starfire and Nightwing. So DC, you might as well just cross them both out right now, because to me, they ain't the end game. And I know a lot of people would hate me, definitely hate me for saying that, because, oh, well, Starfire is the perfect fit for Nightwing because she's his MJ to his Peter Parker. And I kind of don't see it. I have read the older comics, and they do have a good chemistry. And it's unfortunate that they're throwing that chemistry out the window, as well as Barbara's chemistry with him out the window, because they're just like, let's keep doing this, like, bait and switch situation. I would just prefer if he just went with another woman and they can just build from scratch from there. Because if you're gonna have this difficulty with these characters and not choose one, you're gonna have to build and make another girlfriend, because I don't want Starfire being seen as this, and I don't want Barbara being seen as that, because you wanted to not get the history accurate. That's why I hate those ships, like, couples so much. It's not because they're bad couples, it's because DC has nobody who knows what they're doing writing these characters. I mean, right now they have Tom Taylor writing Nightwing, and that they have the Nightwing and Barbara's relationship going on right now. And then in the Teen Titans Academy, it's like, oh, well, I broke up with Corey, and I'm like, you have to pick someone smarter. Okay, sorry for my little rant there. I know, I'm just gonna I just can't. I can't. But yeah, okay, so my other favorite couple for, Marvel, again, that is another tough one. I always find myself thinking about, because it's like, okay, let me be real and let me be honest. I don't really know. Like, I mean, I would say, I love Peter Parker with Mary Jane, and that's like the go-to for everybody. And I don't want to say that they're a good couple. And I'm not saying they should be apart. I'm just saying, like, they're not my favorite couple. Like, I always pick and choose something that isn't the first thing I go to. Like, well, I don't really go towards that. It's just like, I think about different couples and want to, like, to understand their dynamics better. So I'm just kind of thinking of other couples in my head that I like a little more. Not to say that their relationship is bad. I guess I'm just going off in my head thinking about, oh, wait. Let me think. Let me think real quick, because I'm trying to remember if, like, a couple. I do have to say, I actually kind of like. Oh, wait, no, the internet's going to be a little bitch again. Give me a minute. Let it settle. Let it settle. Because I'll answer the question after the internet doesn't act like a little bitch. Okay, it's coming back up. Okay, so I have to say my favorite Marvel couple has to be Flash Thompson and Felicia Hardy. Now, I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, wow, that seems awkward considering, it didn't go too well at one point, or with this or with that." And I'm like, I really like their relationship. Like, I think it works personally because you have an interesting dynamic between them. And of course, there has been some interesting things that, like, I'm trying to remember all of it, but I remember, Felicia Hardy once asking Flash Thompson to marry her. So I'm just kind of remembering that bit. It's kind of off and on in my head right now because, again, I don't remember things too well, so I could be wrong. She probably didn't ask him to marry her, but I kind of remember it in a way. It's awkward, It's awkward. But I kind of like them because it's like, I think Flash Thompson again and Felicia Hardy. Yeah, I know Peter Parker, got with Felicia at one point, like several times. But it's like I'm intrigued that he ended up with her, Felicia, and it's just like it makes sense. She is still attractive and seems like someone, Flash would date and marry at the end of it. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's one of my favorite couples. Honestly, I wish there was more couples I could really talk about. All I know is that, like, I do have a lot of couples I despise. Like, I know I despise Steve Rogers with Sharon Carter. I know I despise that. I know everyone likes that ship. I know everyone likes it, but it feels awkward to me. I don't know about you, but if I was in Steve's, situation, and if I, like, my boyfriend's great, like, grandnephew was hitting on me and being like, "Yeah, you want to get together?" and I'd be like, no thank you. No thanks. I don't want anything to do with you. No offense. You're pretty attractive, but no thank you. And that's what really bugs me about the relationship, to be honest. Like, I really do know that, Steve Rogers loved, Peggy Carter a lot more. And Sharon, I know a lot of people, like, she grew, like, she's the girlfriend that everyone grew up with when they were reading Steve Rogers, or like Steve Rogers Captain America book. But it's like, to me, it's just so awkward. And I understand, fine, my, like, I know a lot of people are like, well, my boyfriend, broke up with me and started dating my sister, and I that was fine. But it's like, it's so awkward. You don't want to offend your, former lover and be like, yeah, I want to be with your niece. How awkward is that? That's really awkward to me. So yeah, no offense to anyone about that. Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna take another sippy sip because, again, you guys are messaging me a lot of these. So yeah. Okay. What's your favorite native or ingenious just say Native American. I don't care. Ingenious, ingenuous. I can't even say the damn word. Just say native. People will get the message. That's what I mostly have to say with a lot of people. It's just like, I understand that's the preferred term, but it's like, whatever. You either call them natives, or some people are just like, Indians, whatever. I don't really care. What are you gonna do? Like, make me? I know a lot of people would be insulted by the term Indian, but it's like, whatever, guys. I'm not trying to, like, be mean or anything. It's just, I've heard it before. I don't really care in some cases, whatever. But yeah, I don't really have a favorite, you know, character, to be honest. Yeah, there are many different characters who are native, but I really don't care for them. They're forgettable, they're not memorable. To me, they're not really memorable or anything like that. They're just, like, forgettable. Really forgettable. So it's like, eh, whatever. So I don't really have a favorite. Okay, what's your thoughts on the anime The Promised Neverland, anime or manga? I've never heard of it. I never watched it, so I don't really have any thoughts on it. They try to deal with do they tried to do Raven and Damien on Justice League movies and made Beast Boy single. I heard about that. Free Fire Pro. I mean, they can't show a minor hooking up with an adult Deathstroke and Terra. Yeah, I know that. Okay. I agree with you. That pissed me off when Batman and Catwoman didn't get married to Catwoman. You're telling me he could have had 5 children, but he can't get married. Get out of here with this shit. Precisely. I'm just like, really? He's gonna have this many kids, but you're not gonna get him a wife? Catwoman and him have been in the same comic for many, many, many decades. They've been introduced at the same time, and you're telling me, oh well, they can't get together because Selena needs to be independent. No, she doesn't. She can still be independent. Bruce knows she can take care of herself, but they love each other. So having them get married, it wouldn't be a bad thing. I mean, I would love to honestly see a Bat Cat child who's basically the younger sibling of Damien, who Damien has to deal with. Like, I would love a Bat Cat child. It could work. It could really, really work. Unfortunately, a lot of people are just like, oh well, if he has too many kids, I don't care if he has too many kids. It doesn't matter. Let him have his kids. I mean, my dad has like, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. My dad has 8 kids, all blood related. So, but in combined, I have like a shit ton of siblings because of my mom. So that would be like 10 siblings. Yeah, that's a lot of presents. I know. Okay, so, oh crap, going down. Free Fire Pro. It's annoying that DC passes Barbara around the Bat family. Okay. Free Fire Pro, both Dick and Corey and Dick and Barb has pros and cons. Fierce Apathetic Black Queen. Death of the Bat Family comic. Have I read it? My memory's bad, so I probably have, or I probably didn't. I know, I'm really confusing, guys. Okay, Dick and Corey pros, similar personality, the Teen Titans connection, passionate and openly affectionate. Yeah, there's that. I mean, sometimes similar personalities don't work well together, but that's my personal opinion. Dick and Corey cons, whirlwind romance. Me personally, I don't like love at first sight. Corey put Dick on a pedestal, which makes no sense to me. Corey, you're gorgeous. Miscommunication because of different cultures. Dick and Barb's, they started to get to know each other. It went from Barb finding him annoying, then being his friend, then liking him, complimenting each other. They know each other better than anyone else in the world. Dick X Barb cons. Bruce Tim, the wood shit with the, oh yeah. I hated that. I mean, no offense to anyone who has their own like love idea concepts, but it's like, no, you really shouldn't have paired Barbara, who's a teenager. Like, it's kind of disturbing to know that. I get it. Teenage girls will find Bruce Wayne very attractive. There's no lie about that. There's lots of characters who will be like, "Oh my gosh, it's Bruce Wayne. He's so cute. He's very handsome. He's so strong and muscular. I'd love to be on his arm and dancing with him and stuff." And there's some who are just perverts who are like, "I'd love to see him naked," that kind of thing. I understand that, but having it actually happen, it's kind of awkward. Like, okay, Bruce Tim, we're gonna have to talk about this. Whatever thing you have, and I have seen a couple of his books like on Amazon, like from like he actually has nude art for sale on Amazon and like whatever else. It's like, okay, that's not awkward at all. I mean, yeah, like naked studies, whatever. Okay, what could cause conflict? Oh yeah, cooking Dick and Bruce getting her pregnant, Bat family passing her around, their personalities complement each other but still different, which could cause conflict. Okay, what could cause conflict? Oh right. Just because they have differences in personality, like again, when it comes to differences in personality and similar personalities, it's always debatable. I swear this mouse wants me to kill it. Okay, sorry guys. Fierce apathetic black queen. I had a question. Your father is half native? No, my dad is not half native. He is not. My mom is native. Oh my freaking goodness gracious. Yeah, I'm using a long stick to piss off the mouse. I cannot stand that creature. I know it's only looking around for food, but why is it so dumb? Like, what kind of mouse looks around when there's two dogs? I'm sorry for speaking too loud, guys. I'm just kind of annoyed right now, I guess, with the mouse. Free Fire Pro. It feels like Bruce groomed Barbara. Bruce knew her since she was 16, and plus she was his student. That's a weird power imbalance. A underage student shouldn't hook up with their teacher. Yeah, it's really awkward to me. That's why I never really liked the dynamic that they had in the Bruce Tim animated series, but I kind of like their dynamic in the Batman series, the one from 2003, 4, 2003, 4, and where they had a dynamic where he didn't really care for her at the beginning, but kind of grew to, accept her as an ally. That's where I was seeing it. Sorry guys for like taking so long on this. I'm trying. I'm trying my best. I know I'm very slow at this, guys. I freaking sorry. I'm just still annoyed with the mouse. I know I should not be annoyed by a small, measly, small creature, but it's like been annoying me for days now. Yeah, it's near me right now. Fierce apathetic black queen. You had mouse in your house? Yeah, we got a crap ton of them, apparently. I love the eyelashes you drew. They look gorgeous. Thank you, Free Fire Pro. Again, sorry if I'm not really sounding in the mood. It's just that this mouse is annoying me, and apparently it doesn't know when to shut up. You would think with a creature when there's two dogs in a room, maybe, just maybe, you don't stand a chance. Okay, I will try my best to get back to the point here. I'm going to add the hair details now. Sorry if this is way taking me too long, but it's like I know I love to talk up a storm, so oh man. But yeah, that's been killing me. Like dealing with the annoyances of a mouse has been making me annoyed. But what can you do? And of course, children screaming in the back. It's kind of annoying me. Maybe it's just really a lack of sleep making me feel this way. Because maybe I'm just hearing noises from my imagination. Maybe that's it. I don't really hear a mouse, because if there was a mouse, then my dogs would be barking at it and being defensive of their owner, which isn't happening. And of course, you have little midgets making noises in the background, trying to throw a fit. But hey, what can he really do? But yeah, anyways, guys. So far, so great. I should probably make the bangs a little longer in a way. Because again, hmm. Yeah, again, I haven't been like doing this type of art in a while. So I'm a little bit slow. I am doing a pretty good damn job though. Oh wait, that's why. That's why it felt awkward. Again, I'm like trying. Okay, I'm gonna take another quick sippy sip. Okay, apathetic black queen. Can you draw Gregory from NAF to your next request drawing stream? Oh yeah, I should probably like throw that into like next week. Because yeah, remember guys, this is one request per person. So yeah, I'll be happy to do that next stream. Fierce apathetic black queen. Okay. But yeah, this has been helping me feel a little better than earlier. So thank you guys for being here and being supportive. It means a lot to me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm alone and by myself. Like I know I gotta improve on talking with you guys more. Like I gotta be more social during other streams. A lot of the time I'm very quiet. So yeah. Ah, man. Kids really need to start like learning how to not, kick on the door. Oh, okay, just I know. I'm just like doing this not as fast as I should be. I should be like taking more time to make it quicker. Sorry. I know a lot of people are like, oh wow, Dazzling Kate, you're not fast enough. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I just love talking to you guys. It makes me feel like, again, I'm not alone. I don't have any like problems. And again, like every now and then I always feel like something's watching me. because again, from like the past couple of weeks, it's been kind of difficult for me. Okay. I'm almost done, so I can move on to the aqua one in just a couple of moments. But yeah, I also got a comment a while ago, like this morning, like asking me if I was gonna post another entry to the video, like what the area looks like over there at the daytime. And I'm contemplating it, I'm debating about it. Should I like make a second video to like see the area? I'm not too sure. Like I know a lot of people are like, I want to see what it looks like during the daytime, and I'm like, okay, but there's not really much there. So understand that like there really isn't much there. It's just like a empty area where, trees and the woods are, basically. Okay, again, I'm gonna do a quick brush through with some of this, some of that. Because yeah, you gotta understand when it comes to these like paintings, it's like I'm trying to not do as much as erasing as before. I'm doing a lot of blending and stuff. Like I'm trying to like add a little bit of details here and there. And honestly, it's okay. Checking the comments again. The blank cookie Z. Nice to have you here, blank cookie Z. Man, the internet's being a douchebag again. Come on, internet, go back up. Okay, good. Hey, LOL. I was rewatching my drawing live stream and I wanted to join this one. Welcome to my stream, the blank cookie Z. It is nice to have you here. Mitch Ryan. Mikkel is very opinionated. Take your time. Oh, you mean like Trey? You're talking about Trey? I mean, I get it. Like, I don't like I don't I don't really talk about like my friends being very. I can kind of agree, but like people are who they are, and I'm just like I know we all get into our own rambles. It's kind of why I like enjoy hearing out someone else ramble aside from myself. I always feel like I always ramble. You get what I mean? But yeah, I'm trying my best to just shape the nose. I know it's gonna be like a very bad nose, but I'm gonna try. I know it's gonna be bad, but you gotta try. You gotta try. Oh my goodness. I remember being in like painting class, like digital painting class, and oh my goodness. The teacher was just like, make sure you use this color and that color and you'll be good. And I'm like, shit, this is very difficult. How can anyone keep up with this? I can't. I know it's like very difficult for me to like, oh my goodness. I can't even draw a nose that good. Look at how bad this nose is. Look at how bad it is. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. I want to be perfect, but sometimes you just have to make that mistake of making a bad drawing every once in a while. And I couldn't remember his first name. You said you're quiet. He's just obviously having fun. Oh yeah, I'm very quiet. I do say a lot of things when I can, but it's like when I get onto stream sometimes I just go like, okay, I gotta say it all at once. And then I forget it. I'm like in the middle of about to say it, and then it just disappears and I'm like, shit. So it's like I always have to like rewind. Oh man, oh, wow. Big painty blender, Brussels smudge, smudge blend, thrust smudge, wet blender. Okay, let's see. Okay, hopefully this is good. Oh, it's a little not my style. Blender. Hopefully this is. Oh, fuck, that's even worse. If I don't have it in the right size. Oh my goodness. A lot of people like. Oh my gosh. I swear that mouse is gonna get its head ripped off. I'm sorry. It's just that I don't like mice. And you know what sucks even more? My dogs aren't doing crap. They're just like, yeah, we'll welcome it. We're gonna get let it eat our food and take a crap wherever it wants. Like, come on, guys, come on, Robin, are you serious? You're gonna let it like stay there? Oh fuck. That's why I don't like use the eraser. I keep forgetting like. Okay. I guess I kind of need to make the nose bigger in a way, but I'm also like, I don't want to. Can I just like redo it? I'm totally gonna just redo it at this point. I'm like, we'll just pretend her nose is just flat. God. It's kind of why I fail with my, like, proportions at times. Again, I'm trying. Why is it always hard to, like, translate noses into, like, hmm. Take your time. I couldn't remember his first name. Oh, okay. Wait, you're drawing with a mouse? No, I'm not drawing with a mouse. I was talking about how there is a mouse, and oh my gosh, the internet connection. Let it rise back up. Rise the hell back up. Internet, please, just rise back up. Uh, but yeah, I'm just waiting for the internet to just burst back up. Oh gosh. Sorry. I'm just like looking around a lot and I guess I'm just on my toes. Come on, internet burst back up. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, it's gotten back up. Give me a minute. I just moved something so the mouse can see if my big giant dog will take care of it. Sorry, I'm just annoyed. Okay, so I'm just gonna finish up the lips. Um, maybe I should have like thrown in some more depth with the. I know I gotta do more of that, so I think I really like doing like art in this way. It's more nicer on my like. It's more nice. Okay. I know my hand sucks right here, but I'm mostly focused on the expression. Let me be honest. Okay. No, I like adding lip color to a character. So that's just my personal like way of doing things. It just gives me my own it just makes it pop a little more better. Okay, Free Fire Pro. Where do these Russian bots come from? Like I see them a lot in your stream and Dylan and Trey's stream too. Yeah, that's kind of weird, I know. Like I'm just like maybe they're just coming after me cuz I'm saying some weird shit. I don't know. Okay. Oh wait, got to add the little buttons. I almost forgot those. Okay, so we got 3. Oh wow. Okie dokie, guys. We got that one done. Now it's time for the next one. I'm going to try and make this one a little faster, so yeah. I'll start off with the hair. Like, because I do feel like that is important to start off with the hair to kind of get an idea of the form. Again, just making sure I got everything there, guys. I think shape is always a good thing to kind of look into when doing this. Because again, this is like a lot of shapes. Okay, I'm checking the comments now. More weird hacker things. Uh, I mean, I'm taking care of much as I can. Okay, guys, sorry. I'm very quiet. I'm just making sure the internet goes back up to working. Cause it's like it lowers down every once in a while, and I'm like, I want to talk when I have like all this information here. So that is a lot of different like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 people, or bots that were in here. Don't know what that will do, but you know what? Whatever. Gonna get back to this. Don't worry, the Toru painting is safe. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this kind of gives me a bit of a okay. I'm just trying my best to move everything around so that way it's easier for me to paint. Of course, it's not going to be on like the same layer. Okay, so mm, Okay. Just going through the motions with this, so. Yeah, again, I know it's not too much there. Free Fire Pro, I recommend you watch the show Konosuba. I'll stay in the chat until 10 o'clock because I have to wake up early. Oh, make sure you do that, dude. Like, I'll try and get this finished now a little bit more. Goodness. Because again, we gotta remember painting this, it ain't easy. But that's the fun thing about painting these. Like, I feel like a lot of people are just like, oh, it needs to always be line work. But for me, I'm just like, whatever. Just do what you gotta do. I think I'm finally understanding art a little better, but I could be wrong. Could be me like, oh wow, it looks so pretty right now, but when I get back there, I'm gonna be like, fucked. Oh, fuck. Again, I know it looks like a blob. Excuse me for that. Whew. Okay. I think this is what makes it easier for me because I'm just like, I can just paint it, blend it. It works better. It makes me not feel like I'm losing my sanity because I'm like struggling. This is much easier. It ain't easy, but it works. I'm gonna have to do this more often so you guys can have at least something fun to watch, which is just me making like, oh fuck. Okay. I'm trying to ignore the mouse. No matter what I do, it's gonna be a little bitch. Oh, were you insulted? You were supposed to be. Oh boy. Oh, that means a lot, Free Fire Pro. No, I won't rush. It's always nice to hear, you know. For your apathetic Black Queen, what's your thoughts on Toy Story 3 and future projects as Toy Story? Okay, I'm a little bit iffy with Snow. That was just no Toy Story, but I honestly, to be honest, I'm just like over it a little bit. After Toy Story 3, I was just like, whatever. It was a good movie, but it's like, yeah, I've been definitely hearing more noises, so that's been annoying me. Again, this is definitely really one of my more fun streams where I'm actually into the art. I'm actually getting back into it and just feeling like pretty well about it. And that's good. It's always good. Again, it doesn't look precisely like it, but it's building up to be. Okay, but my opinion on Toy Story 3 in general, the third one was fine. It was good. Kind of wish they had left it there and not touched it at all. Because I feel like a Toy Story 4 was the graphics were amazing, the music was great, the story I didn't like. But yeah, that's just that. I know there was another one. Okay. Have you ever watched Gravity Falls? If not, I recommend. It's a good show. It's a quick watch, only 50 episodes. Oh, that's a pretty good idea. I've been wanting to for a while. Everyone seems like a lot of my friends and family seem to have watched it, so I'm like, I might give it a chance. It's just like I'm just like really slow at watching all this. Like unless I'm really into it, I'm not going to watch it all. So it's like, okay. Okay, so honestly, we're going to have now I'm going to like pick a darker mint color. Wow, so far so great. Now I'm finally getting what my instructor was telling me all those years ago. Well, actually last year, because again, I was in a digital art class, and basically it was it was something. I wasn't really good at it, to be honest. I was failing until like I managed to get my butt into gear. So yeah, so far I have a good lineup. Don't worry, guys. It will look better after I, throw in the lighter skin color and the lighter colors and such, and it should pop out really nicely. I've been taught to do the darker colors first, and then I go to this, soft and light colors. Okay. Toy Story is setting same as Walking Dead universe as the theory. Wait, what? What? Walking Dead Toy Story? What? 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 Okay. Free Fire Pro, Aqua is my favorite character. She's a goddess who's stupid and alcoholic. She has bad luck and suffers from the Dunning-Kruger effect. Oh, that's interesting. You're giving me another reason to just dive into the series. Like, there's a lot of things I need to see. Okay, so gonna lay out the face expression. There we go. Oh god. I definitely have been failing with. Okay, oh my gosh. I'm trying to make sure the eyes don't look too bad. Because again, I'm kind of like doing things based off of how it is. Like, you might as well just have me be in a freaking Tom and Jerry short because I'm about to go all Tom on this fucking Jerry. Yeah, I'm gonna murder you, you stupid mouse. That mouse, it doesn't know when to shut up or, stop trying. Because again, I have two dogs. I have two dogs who can probably kick its ass if it tried. If they tried. Okay, checking what's going on in the comments. Some of these theories are fun. That's good. Destiny. Draw Riona. Uh Personality: attractive, forceful, and firm. Blonde, pigtail, semi-short, and thick. I can't draw her if I don't have a reference. I understand like that like information that you gave me is supposed to be like the reference, but I don't draw anything without a reference. I should have included that into my request stream because honestly I don't want to screw up. Oh, Free Fire Pro, I have to go. See you around, Kate. Have a good stream. Thank you. Again, thank you, Free Fire Pro, for showing up. That really means a lot to me. I will see you in the next stream, Free Fire Pro. Anyways, back to the painting. So, yeah. I can't seem to do a good job, but whatever. Hmm. Okay, sorry. Just was checking a message. Okay. Again, whew. That, that mouse is gonna get its butt kicked. I'm telling you. Okay, so honestly, let's attempt to get a little lighter. This the right color? Oh, I already used the color, so guess I'm gonna have to go a little dark or light. Guess maybe I should probably have done the dark one first. Gosh. Oh gosh. I definitely need to throw some of that in. I know I'm just like super slow with. Again, I'm like, phew. I think I'm doing a good job so far. Okay, so wait, I should probably. Gosh, keep forgetting there's a purple lining right here. Okay, so honestly, Hmm. Again, I'm like very slow. Sorry, guys. I know I definitely gotta get the blue orb in like this. Gosh. I'm definitely slow, that's for sure. Okay. I should definitely start adding the hair stuff now. For sure. For sure. Gosh. Maybe I should probably like do that. Okay. It's like very slow, but we're getting somewhere, guys. We're getting somewhere. Okay, sorry. I'm just like very quiet and I'm like, shit. Yeah, I'm doing a lot more better work with this. Okay, you had watched Disney Andy Mac. It's a better show? What? I'm not sure. Okay, oh wow. Mm, Okay. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. After after this one, I will end the stream. So, but don't worry, that won't be for a little bit. Because again, I do like adding in the details a little bit more, making sure everything's there. Blah 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 blah. Because again, like I'm a perfectionist. I want to make sure everything's there before I leave. Again, I have a lot to do. Oh my goodness. I'm definitely improving, that's for sure. But yeah, I'm almost done. Just gotta make sure everything's in place. Then the details, and I should be good to go. Okay. Gonna add some details to the hair because again, I love hair. Like I love drawing hair. Okay. Oh wow. I know this kind of looks awkward. I really gotta like, mm, mm. I think I might just. Okay, maybe I'll just like use this and be like, yeah, that makes it more dense. Of course, I'm gonna have to like repaint some of the areas again, but I wouldn't worry. Okay, I'm reading the comments again. Thoughts on Scott Pilgrim versus the World? I read the book, didn't care for it, didn't care for the movie, show, whatever. Didn't bother watching. That's all my thoughts. It's not that it's a bad book, it's just not my cup of tea. Okay, now I gotta blend it. Oh, it's gonna be fun. Oh my goodness. Never have I cared more than to screw this up. I screwed it up, kind of. But what can he really do? It's like, whatever. You did what you could do. You deal with it. You walk with it. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so now to do the eyes. Took me a while. Oh, wow, I kind of like how it looks so far. Which TV show? Thoughts? I don't have any thoughts about it right now. I haven't watched it yet. It's been a while since I even thought about it. Ugh. Again, sorry if I'm super quiet, guys. I'm trying my best to be a little active, kind of. Okay. Just again, I'm very, very slow right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm almost done. So yeah, sorry if I'm super duper quiet. Okay. We're almost done. Yippee. Just need to. Okay, so I think I might use a blue. I'm not too sure. I'm thinking either a blue or purple color. Maybe a. Hmm. I think this might work. Then I'm trying like to go with something different. It's always fun to do something different with these character designs. Adding a little touch of purple. Okay. Yeah, it's not really super good, but at least I tried. Gotta say, I did pretty well. Yeah, so we. Oh. So we did this one, we did that one. They're pretty cute, and we had this. So I really appreciate how it went. You guys helped me a lot by distracting me. It really helped. So I really, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. I know it was a very lengthy one, but hey, that's the fun of it. Yeah, anyways, guys, if you are new here and if you've not subscribed yet, if you're like watching this stream for the first time and, appreciating what I'm talking about, then take the time to subscribe. And for those who are here who managed to show and, watch live, you guys are freaking amazing. It means a lot to me that you guys show up and you make requests. I would have drawn or, painted more, but, what can you really do? Anyways, next week, same time, same day. And I hope you guys have a nice and safe day. Well, night. It's nighttime. I keep forgetting that. I really hope you guys stay safe out there. I really appreciate you guys coming and, distracting me. A lot of shit has been going crazy for the last couple of days. I will inform you guys of what happens more. I know a lot of people have been asking me about the situations, so I will try my best to keep you informed, but I can't always guarantee there's always going to be something happening. Again, I really hope you guys have a nice and safe night. It really means a lot that you guys stay safe out there. Anyways, guys, oh, thank you guys for no problem for the great stream. I hope you had a great best day. Thank you. You too. Okay, thank you, Mitch Ryan and Apathetic Black Queen. Again, it means a lot to me. Anywho's, guys, until next time, this is Dazzling Kate signing the hell out of here.